Welcome back, everybody, to Assassin's Creed 2. Last time on Assassin's Creed 2, we ended up helping some of the citizens of San Gimignano. We ended up beating up on husbands, unfaithful husbands, mind you, and delivering letters. But then we went and took care of some things, such as getting another seal for Altair's armor. After that, we did assassin contracts. And more assassin contracts. And you guessed it, even more assassin contracts. Oh, we just did so many assassin contracts. Just assassin contracts all the time. So many assassin contracts that I'm pretty sure that we were sick of doing assassin contracts. But, lucky for us, there's not too many more that we would have to do. Actually, there's no more that we'd have to do. At least not in this next episode. So instead, we have some other stuff to do, which won't take too long, and then we'll get back to the story. So please do stay and watch. I hope you enjoy. And thank you for sticking around. Okay, so before we do anything else over in Tuscany, we can head on back to the Villa Auditore, where we're going to end up collecting feathers, and we're going to end up upgrading our clothing, and our armor, and our weapons, and finding treasure, and finding statues, and dropping off feathers. But anyways, the first thing we're going to do is go and find feathers. So the first one is located there on the map, and there it is on the corner of this building. And we'll go straight to the next one, which is going to be located right about here above the entrance on the castle wall. And as you can see, there it is, kind of halfway up this tower. This could be a tricky one to get to. Let's maybe jump from an angle at it, maybe? No, that doesn't work. How am I supposed to get to this one here? Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. There we go, perfect. That's odd, but whatever, it works. So, shimmying on over. I thought maybe we could go up there. But we've made it out and collected our feather, which means that we can move on to the next one. Alright, our next one is outside the wall, over at that building. Going to the building, it's right there on the corner, sticking right out in our faces. And to the next one, which is again outside. And that is going to be on that building. So let's hit her up, making it there. It's again on the roof, just hidden from sight. After that, we can go and visit Leonardo about decoding some pages.
Haha! You found another one! How exciting! I think this is the key. If I just rewrite this line... And it works. Here, take it.
Well, he sure deciphered that quickly. And with that, we are going to actually head back to the villa, which, as you can see, is much, much better looking. We've brought in color back to this place. And that is all by doing just upgrading things around the inside of the walls here. And at this point, I noticed a statue, so we're going to collect those. And we're going to kind of speed this up, and we'll show you where they are. And with that, we'll go over to these pedestals, and that's where the statues go. Each statue gives you 2,000 florins. Well, each pedestal gives you 2,000 florins. There are 6 statues in total, 2 for each. Mars and Venus, the god of rage and strength, basks in his lover's radiant beauty. She tames his anger with her gentle touch. Diana and Apollo, together, but never touching. One sleeps while the other rises, yet both watch over us. Now, I actually used the funds from everything I had left over on upgrading the villa more and more. In doing so, I only had 580 florins left. But I didn't upgrade everything. I had one thing left. I believe it was the bank or the art studio. I'm not sure. Jupiter and Minerva. Here sits the king of all Olympus, and beside him stands wisdom to guide his rule. But yeah, you can see that when we got here, it was gray, and the villa had vines all over it, and it was in disarray and stuff like that. The only thing nice on the villa, or I guess, yeah, on the villa, in the villa, whatever, was inside. Neptune and Apollo, 2 brothers, rest here. One resides fathoms deep, the other at the end of time. Now Monteregioni and the villa look very, very nice. I'm sure that after we're all done upgrading, it'll look even better. But we're going to head back to Tuscany now. We are greeted by every bard in this whole place. But here we go, back to our main quests of finding Jacopo.
Ezio, about time you got here. We found Bernardo Baroncelli.
Ottima notizia. Tell me where he is and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trouble. Lorenzo actually had him arrested days ago, after being returned to us from Constantinople. But he escaped. We believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed where the rest of us have failed?
I have my ways.
Come out and play. Locate and assassinate Bernardo Baroncelli. Also, I've been saying the name of this town wrong. I'll have to correct that for any future times that I say it. Alright, well, it looks like our target location isn't very far away. So let's find Mr. Berencelli. Okay, looks like he's very well guarded. I saw a ladder earlier. We'll go ahead and skip it, but let's go ahead and climb up the wall here.
Just need to take things one day at a time. You'll get
And there we go.
lost, confused, distracted, killed. It will be okay. And if he does come,
He seems to be worried.
I keep moving. Never in one place for long. Only how to sleep, when to sleep, where to sleep. The guard tower, perhaps. They're thinking mad. They don't know. I'll pay them, yes. Then what will it matter? Or they care about his coin? Not anyone cares about his coin. Good for the Brotherhood, good for me. Safer this way, yes. Yes, I'll ask, and then I will be protected. We'll meet when it's time. And I'll leave this place. Free.
Berencelli is paranoid, and rightfully so. Unfortunately, he did spot us, and now we have to chase after him. Oh, it's one of these guys. There's a certain guard that's always faster than you. No matter. We got what we needed.
I knew you would come.
Where is Jacopo?
So you can do to him what you've done to me?
There is still time for you to clear your conscience.
We gather at the church when a meeting is called.
Mi duole dover giungere a tanto. Requiescat in pace.
Okay, so now we know where. Let's see what his other associates know. First we have to get away from these guards, especially that one. Now that we're away.
Salute, Ezio! Antonio Maffei has sought refuge atop the city's tallest structure, spouting scripture and arrows in equal measure. The man has clearly lost his mind. Making matters worse, he's posted archers all around him. You do well to clear them out before approaching.
Grazie for the information.
Assassinate Antonio Maffei on top of a tower in San Gimignano. Okay, well, let's get to the top of this tower. As we begin climbing the tower, we start to hear a voice shouting out from the top.
Down! Orda! Laggiù! Stop him, ragazzi!
You must repent! Repent and seek forgiveness! For your wicked ways have incurred the wrath of a demon, summoned by your sin. He now walks our world, cloaked in shadow and darkness, and everywhere he treads, death follows. Why, you ask? Because you have strayed. Why sacrifice your liberty to that wretch, Lorenzo de Medici? You are puppets, enslaved by first rate.
Be roasted
Won over by poisonous words. You have lost your virtue. You have lost your dignity. You have lost your faith. And this draws the demons in to feed. And feed they will. All whilst you wander, lost in ignorance. Know that good men have died protecting you from his evils. Men who sought to save these lands, to purify them. Join me in prayer, my children, so that together we might stand against this darkness. Give ear, O heaven, and I will speak. And hear, O earth, the words of my mouth.
Laggiù! Where did he?
My teaching drop as the rain. My speech still as dew, as raindrops on the tender herb, and as showers on the ground. For I proclaim the name of the Lord. Ascribe greatness to our God. of truth and without injustice. Righteous and upright is he. They have corrupted themselves. They are not his children because of their blemish. A perverse and crooked generation. Do you thus deal with the Lord, O foolish and unwise people? Is he not your father, who bought you? Has he not made you and established you?
It's pretty long-winded. We took out most of his guards on the other towers for now. This way they can't throw rocks or shoot at us while we are trying to climb to the top. We have more guards to deal with on the platform.
He's here! Say your prayers! Away with you, demon!
Have some respect for death, my friend.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will. Che tu possa al fine trovare riposo, nel corpo e nella mente. Requiescat in pace.
Well, we didn't learn much from that. Perhaps this letter will have more information.
Maestro, it's with fear in my heart that I write this letter. The Prophet has arrived. I feel it. The birds don't act as they should. They swirl around the location. I see them from my tower. I will not attend our meeting as asked. I can't expose myself like this, or the demon might find me. Forgive me, for I am only listening to my voice. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Guide me, Brother A.
It seems we're doing our job in instilling fear in these men. They have become paranoid. This isn't necessarily what we need, though. We need to find more of Jacopo's associates.
Come, don't be shy.
Over here, Ezio. We found Archbishop Salviati. He's barricaded himself inside that villa. Take some of my men. Use them to clear the fields. Then find a way over the wall so you can open the gates.
Command over my own army. A nice change of pace from the usual sneaking and stabbing. I like it.
Behind closed doors, with the help of Mario's mercenaries, subdue the villa guards and kill Francesco Salviati. So, if we remember correctly, Salviati actually barricaded himself in after the day that we sent Francesco de Pazzi hanging from the wall. So he's been in here for a little while.
I see you there, assassin. Any last words for your woman? Walls have stood for 100 years, and will stand for 100 more. Stop wasting the lives of your men. But via. All that awaits you here is death. Turn back.
It appears Salviati knows we're coming. We should clear the outside of the wall before moving in.
Prepare yourselves! The assassin has arrived!
I need to find a way to open the gates.
You there, stop!
I warned you to stop. You're finished, assassin. You hear me? Finished!
You Templars, always singing the same song.
Do you think a few mercenaries will scare me? Ah!
They should.
Shall I send your remains to that Ubriacone, Mario? What's the point? There won't be anything left of you to recognize.
It's quite a plan you have. Spouting nonsense while you send these other men to die.
I am a reasonable man. What say you to this? Turn back now, and I'll call off my men.
Sorry, friend. You are on my lease. Your fate is sealed.
Tear him!
Sei troppo lento,
Let
Paladilano.
us paint the walls with his blood! No!
There's no way to treat a guest.
What is this? Guards! To me!
Where is Jacopo?
He knows you come for him, emerging only in darkness to meet with the others.
That answers when. Now tell me where. La fede dovrebbe dare conforto. Non pena. Requiescat in pace.
Well, okay, we gotta leave, but we already know where, and now we know when. So, I mean, we don't know where he is right now.
There you are. Listen, we've found Stefano da Bagnone. Just follow this road and it'll bring you to the abbey where he's taken refuge. Wait, before you go, take these. You can use them to create a distraction.
My thanks, friend.
The cowl does not make the monk infiltrate the abbey and kill Stefano da Bagnone. Perhaps Stefano will give up the information we require. It seems that we've been given smoke bombs. These should be useful in our escape. Can blend in with the monks not very well, considering they all have the same robe and we don't. But either way, we'll take advantage of that. And there's the entrance, so let's go on in.
Pray? Pray for what? The Lord's protection. If you think the Lord has any interest in our affairs, you've another thing coming. But please, by all means, continue to delude yourself if it helps to pass the time.
You speak blasphemy.
No, I speak truth.
But to deny his most exalted existence
Is the only rational response when faced with the declaration that there exists some invisible madman in the sky. And believe me, if your precious Bible is anything to go by, he's completely lost his mind.
How can you speak as such? You wear his vestments.
Only because they afforded me the opportunity to get close to the Medici. But you're right. I should look into replacing them after the assassin is dealt with.
Ah, that unholy demon.
At least on this we agree. You there! What do you want? Are you friend or foe? The devil? No. These are gifts he gave himself through training. It is disturbing how unwilling you are to credit people for their circumstances. I think you'd make victims out of the entire world if you could.
I forgive your lack of faith and forked tongue. You are still one of his children.
I told you. What's the use? Enough of this. It is like speaking to the wind.
I will pray for you.
As you wish, but do so quietly. I must keep watch.
No faith, just all for the Templars. I didn't actually mean to kill the other monk there.
Now I will see who was right.
Where is Jacopo?
Nothing to fear, I suppose. They meet in the shadow of the Roman gods.
Ora sei libero dalla paura. Requiescat in pace.
In the shadow of the Roman gods. Is he talking about statues?
You are not going anywhere.
The theater, perhaps? That's the only Roman thing that we've dealt with so far. Perhaps it's there. I forget if there are statues over there. But we'll leave that for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, at least. And have a good day.